Eminem style. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. You think anyone's gonna get the BattleBots reference? I don't think anyone's gonna get the BattleBots.
Oh,
reference.
I got it. I got it.
Kino, watch out. I think Roger might end up being my my husband now, so I might be the straight husband going forward.
I'm gonna have so many husbands. Oh my god.
All right, it's Finishing Sharks. Welcome back to the #Vegas podcast. I'm your host, Ace of Vegas, and I hope you're doing well. Joined by my co-host, Roger from Two Fab Dudes, and of course Christina from Seeking Vegas Sunrise. Guys, say what's up.
What's up?
All right, and you know what? Happy New Year, everybody. We survived legally.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. We actually made it through. We've made it through. How many Vegas trips did we take? I guess between a lot of us, because I think I took 4 last year.
We took 2.
You guys took 2.
Yeah, I think we did 2 also. Yeah.
Okay, so between the 3 of us, there were about 8 Vegas trips taken last year, pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, and we have survived it. So we are doing great. All right, cool. And I think we've got one hell of a show today too, where we're getting ready to see everybody. Looks like we got the Bears in the live chat over here. We got Who's That Girl? We got Hagen 2 Cent fresh from their trip from Circa 2. We got Tamara. We got Intel Wild. I think we got everybody. We got the Bears. We got Shanta in the house too. Glad to see everybody is in this place. So let's have some fun. We got a lot to talk about and only an hour to do it in. So what should we get started with first? Chris, what do you think, buddy?
Let's talk about that roller coaster.
Yes. All right. So we have three major topics that we wanted to talk about. One is at the New York Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. As you guys know, I'm from New York, and I think New York is one of the most underrated properties on the Vegas Strip. Personally, I don't think it's the best, but obviously I think it's terribly underrated. And one of the cool things about it is it has this giant roller coaster here, as you guys can see on the stream. So this is called the Manhattan Express. I had some more information about it in my New York hotel video, but it's got a top speed of something like 54 miles an hour, and it just rips. It's a good time. It's a solid amount of track, and you actually go a little bit into the casino too when you go back in there. So it's a pretty neat little feature. And there was a little bit of a problem with it. So who wants to explain the problem that we had with it? It's closed until the 1st, but not because of COVID restrictions. Let's talk about that.
I think Roger's kind of our expert in that area.
Yeah, Roger. So, all right. So, what did you? So, what did we run across in our research over here about the test cars? The test cars with New York.
It wasn't it? God, if I can get my damn browser to work. I don't remember the exact cause of it. Wasn't it a not the bearings, the shoot, I can't remember what the exact cause was. I just remember seeing the footage, the pictures. It looked like it was flying through the atmosphere. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it was interesting to kind of see, because if you look at the article, we put the article in the description box below if it's something that you guys are looking into. But basically, what had happened is they were trying these new Skyrocket 2 cars. If you guys are roller coaster buffs, you'll know what that is. I'm not a roller coaster buff, so I have no idea what that is, but somebody on the stream will know. I'm sure Robert will. Robert Novak's in the chat. He knows everything. He's a researcher extraordinaire. So
I love roller coasters, but I don't know what the cars are called or anything.
I used to know some of the stuff. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was a kid, so we used to have, and it was based off the real stuff, so we used to have it all memorized, like it'd be an inverted steeplechase, that sort of thing, but I don't remember any of the stuff anymore. That was years and years and years ago.
Looking at that article, I didn't see this picture when the last time I looked at this, and you can see the cars on this from this article from it looks like Coaster Hub's Instagram account.
Yeah.
The cars are completely, jagged.
Yeah, they're derailed.
Cars jagged. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's pretty rough up there, and you can see it looks like the catwalk is bent in on this photo over here. I'm looking at the same one you are, and it is just looking rough over there. I gotta admit. And of course, Robert does say he prefers the sandstone coasters. Put the double rocks in. There you go. That's how we do, man. So he knows his coasters. So is that those coasters?
Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the main issue they're going to find with that is repairing that specific structural integrity, because that's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I have no idea how much that is. Again, if I'm going off of Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's probably going to be a couple $1,000s. But that's a video game from 1998.
I think
Not
you're
keeping
close.
up with inflation, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Right.
I think you're close. You just probably have to add a couple zeros after that.
Right? When did Roller Coaster Tycoon come out? Does anybody in the live chat, do they know when that was? When did that come
Which
out?
version? There's been like 6 of
Oh,
them,
I mean
hasn't
the
there?
classic, the original one, the original Crystal one.
Oh.
Like the old school. I just
Hagen
gonna...
News that said they're trying to make it like that authentic New York cab feel.
Oh, there you go, right? 100%
It's so
confirmed.
true. I was in a cab once in New York that turned the wrong way down Broadway, which is a one-way street.
Yes, it is. Like, don't worry, we'll get there.
I think I have a
It's like,
video.
it's
I don't know
fine,
what
they'll
channel
go
it's on.
around.
I have a channel on I have a video on one of our channels
Right.
because we have 3 million channels.
Right,
I can't remember which channel it is, but we have a video of this taxi cab
OnlyFans?
we took.
right.
Yeah. Besides our OnlyFans, but the taxi video is not on that. I don't. It was like one of those big open vans with like 4 seats in it, with all the space, and like the driver had like disco lights in his thing, and he was trying to make everybody sing and stuff. I have a video of it somewhere. I'll have to find it and I'll post it. It's so funny.
Gonna have to check that one out, yeah. Oh man, but yeah, so if you guys have any My Vegas rewards for the Big Apple coaster, you won't be able to use them until February 1st when the coaster is allegedly going to be back up and running. Now, I think the derailment happened, it would have been a little before Christmas. It would have been about the 22nd or the 23rd when they were testing the cars there. So
It's like, go home, coaster, you're drunk.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you drive drunk in Vegas, people. You kill the roller coaster.
By the way, you were
We don't
asking
have-
about when that game first came out. It came out in 1999.
99, all right. That's
Oh
when-
my god!
Love
I
having
remember playing that on my old compact Presario.
Yep, that's what I was thinking about too, man. Same computer. Well, I think it was a Gateway E-Machines.
Oh my
It was that.
god.
It was barely a computer. Legally, it was still a computer. It was impressive that it was a computer. Actually, what would pay for one of those right now? It was We Run Las Vegas. He was here earlier before the stream started. He dropped a $5 super chat. Thank you for that, by the way, bud. That would pay for an E-Machines nowadays with that sort of muscle
true.
on it.
Yeah, that's true. But thinking about when that game came out, I need to go grab my cane and my Metamucil.
Right. And we played that on stream there. We played that on stream. We played that on stream before stream was a thing. We were like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and like hold up the phone so you can hear the roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds so real, bro. I want to come over, bro. I'm calling my mom.
I remember on your old Nokia brick phone.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, that was
Oh.
before we even had cell phone. I mean, we didn't have the Nokias like that. That was like we had to bring the landline over, but we were cool because we had 2 lines, so you could be on the internet
Oh.
and you could be on the phone at the same. Not that you needed internet for the game, but you could be on the
Right,
internet
right.
and on the phone at the same time. So we picked up the old. I think it was it might have been the Kia Sarah wireless handset. No, the GE wireless handset. Just put it up next to the computer and like, okay, do you hear that? That's the biggest roller coaster I made. It's awesome, dude.
I didn't realize we were going to start reminiscing in this stream, because now you got me thinking about when I used to get yelled at for picking up the phone and kicking my mom off of AOL.
Oh,
God.
God.
My brother used to take like the landline phone from like the living or the kitchen all the way to the living room, like cord going all the way across the house,
Like 100-foot
like a
cord.
chair pulled up to the TV so nobody else could watch it.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my
Fun to be
god.
the little sister.
Right.
Yeah, somebody just said in chat that noise, the internet noise.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that hurt. I feel that. I can sense that actually.
Oh, yeah. I think that needs to be. Josh just said you have mail.
So that ages that appropriately ages our demographic here. So that's good.
Oh, he retracted it.
Oh,
That was so funny.
Oh, he's gonna add an emoji or something. Just watch.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
He's gonna add Meg Ryan to it.
There you go.
Kid still has Earthlink. He says.
Oh, there you go. Confirmed. Who's that girl had caller ID? I love it. Oh, yeah. The green door coming through.
Used to have the box. I said it wrong. I deleted. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to have the box for the caller ID. Remember the separate box from the phone?
Yep. Thank you, the green door, for the $5 super chat. You know what? Because we did that, I'm gonna carry that thing on me. We're gonna crack that thing open, lock and load it.
Oh!
Here we go.
Are we ready? Oh, let's do it!
Our unofficial sponsor, Twisted Tea. Here it comes.
Got him!
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh man. All right. Shout outs to the green door for that one there. So yeah, any final thoughts on this over here? I know I think we only went 10 minutes on this one because it's kind of a shorter article. But yeah, what do you guys think? So since they're doing the rebuild, so February 1st, assuming that we're gonna make it to Vegas by then, assuming that we're gonna get a few things worked out, do you guys think that you'd? I guess bigger question: have you ridden the Manhattan Express before, the Big Apple coaster?
Absolutely not. I'm way too fat for that.
My hell, man. Okay, so I guess I'm the only one that's ridden that because Wonder Woman, actually, funny story, on our first anniversary, we went to Mandalay Bay, right? And on our way back, I think it was from either Aria or Bellagio, while we had been drinking, we were walking through, and she says, "Oh, there's a roller coaster up there, honey. Come on." And I'm like, okay, because pretty girl, right? So that was my thought process. So I'm like, okay, that sounds fine. Drunk as hell, and she drags me onto the roller coaster, and it was January because our anniversary is on the 25th, right? So it would have been late January, probably the 28th through the 29th, dragging us on this roller coaster. February, in the dead of night, it was probably about 11 o'clock at night. February in Vegas, so it was 40 degrees at the hottest, and she's like, "Hey, you know what we should do? We should do an outdoor roller coaster that rips through the track at 60 miles an hour, top down. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds brilliant. Let's do exactly that." Didn't say a damn word about it.
Oh my god!
But having been on the thing before, if they do refresh it and repair it, I'll probably be fine riding it.
All for a pretty girl. Look at you. Wow.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Wow.
The green door knows all about those priorities, I'm sure. And that's a good night, everybody. Vegas best ideas, put up the pumpkin. Oh, Intel Wild live chat has read there. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, bud. I've wrote that thing 2 to 3 times before. Bumpy as hell. Needs to be updated in a major way. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, how long has that been up there? 20 years or more?
Well, the New York itself, I know when did they put that? Ironically, probably about the same time that, what was it, 97, right? 1997, I want to say in March.
I think so.
I'll have to look it up. Again, that's in my video, plugging my own video. Although I guess I can do that. It's my channel, right?
Yeah.
January 3rd, 1997. Yep. It's 23 years old today. Happy birthday, New York, New York. Most underrated hotel in Vegas. Personal opinion.
And it cost $25 million.
Yeah, so not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, so $25 million for the coaster there, right? Actually, it'll probably say what kind of coaster it is. What type is it? It's a sit-down looping steel virtual reality coaster.
Oh, they added VR. I forgot. That's right.
Oh, top speed 67 miles per hour. That's 108 kilometers per hour.
Good lord.
Yes. So for you Brits and Canadians that want units and not stupid units, as my brother-in-law would call it, can you call it a non-stupid unit, please?
Oh my god, stupid units.
Right.
It is a stupid unit, so I'm not going to argue.
Imperial units are kind of dumb. I'm not even going to lie.
No, I agree.
Oh yeah, so it's big baller status over here. Robert said that cost $25 million to build. That's more than he makes in a month. So it's big baller. If they outpacing Robert on that, because he gets paid for that. He gets paid big money for the win slots group.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you know what? Think about it. 25 million. That was back in '97.
What's the inflation on
And
that? I'm gonna ask.
I was just gonna say, if you include the inflation, I can only imagine.
5% a year.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a pretty penny over the past 20 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, man.
Shoot.
Well, I think February 1st. That gives them a month. It's been down for what, 3 weeks now or 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives them a month and a half to get it back up and running, and that's only if they can get the testing and the permits done by then.
Right. Which they got the money for. They'll do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll push it hard too. They're gonna push it as hard as they can.
No worries. That'll be a good thing. Oh, Gambling Granny, you're just in time there. We're probably about to move on to the next topic there. So, any final thoughts on this? Just on this coaster, if we're gonna survive it. I think the inflation. I did the inflation check on that, by the way. It's 62% higher. So
wow.
So you multiply that. So you multiply that out by 1.62%, and you'll get the calculation there. In fact, I might do that. So 25 times 1.62. And that's going to come out to be $40 million. So not too bad, all things considered, for a casino hotel. They can afford it.
Yeah, and that's if they were going to build it from scratch now.
Right, so
this is just a repair, so it's probably only going to be a couple $1 million for a repair.
If even,
only
if
a couple
even,
$1 million.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how Bill Hornbuckle would be. He'd be like, "Hey, can you break a 10 million, bud?"
He'd be like, "Hold on, I got some change
for it. Is it like most things in Vegas? It's $30.
I think it's like $20 or $30 or something like that. But if you play My Vegas slots, you can actually get a free ticket for 12,000 loyalty points.
Nice.
Just saying.
Ooh.
Subscribe to Ace of Vegas for more My Vegas tips and tricks.
I gotta be honest. I don't ride it. I never will ride it, so they can shut it down forever. I don't really care.
No, next time I'm gonna go back. Next time I go back, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, that scares the hell out of me. No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Shout out to Until Wild. Got that twisted tea, bro.
Oh, that's terrifying. No, thank you.
I love roller coasters, but the idea of like riding a roller coaster at a casino kind of scares me.
All right, you think that's the one thing they'd skimp on is the actual roller coaster?
It's the ultimate gamble.
Right, there you go. Only you don't get money out of it.
Yeah, you want to gamble? Go ride a roller coaster in Vegas.
Right? Well, that's the interesting.
Whether they come out with clean joints or not,
right? That's confirmed. Well, on the bright side, no one was hurt, no one was injured, no fatalities, anything like that. They just put up an empty set of cars, and that's how it worked out. So, no big deal there. And hopefully, February 1st, they'll be back in business. Moving on to the next portion of things over here, we have some bad news for those of you that went to the Cosmo, that love the Cosmo. I know Vegas Best Ideas, they are huge Cosmo fans. No more Wicked Spoon.
Well, it's a temporary close, isn't it?
Well, they said it indefinitely in the article. So here's the article that we found on it. So according to, who is it? Fox 5 Vegas, so one of the top-rated buffets in Las Vegas, will close indefinitely next month. So that's Wicked Spoon at the Cosmo. It will temporarily cease operations, quote, on January 10th, according to the statement from the property's spokesperson. So
I feel like being a Vegas thing, and it's being Vegas and being a buffet, I think we should probably take that temporarily with a grain of salt.
Well, I know we've been talking about it for a little while, just how Vegas buffets have been doing, especially with the new restrictions, and how buffets have been doing before, because they've never been, let's be honest, they've never been good for making money. They just kind of bring people in. I've always read them as a lost leader. So it's just kind of like that. It's kind of like that crappy TV at the front of Walmart for Black Friday. It gets you in the door. They put them in the way back, so while people are walking their way back there, they're like, "Ooh, I need a jar of Twisted Tea," or "Ooh, hey, I need a blue Snowball mic over here while I'm at it too," and they still have a bit of markup on those, so that makes up for the television, and that's just kind of the point of it. I always figured, but I don't know, definitely, but Christine, what do you think about that? But you're a foodie, you know. I mean, you guys been like
Yeah,
cooking
it
golden steer.
seems like people haven't been too happy with Wicked Spoon, at least in the vlogs we've seen recently.
Mm.
We haven't been there. The only buffets we've been to in Vegas were MGM and Paris, and we were there because we were with a group both times,
Right.
and we had to go. We weren't super impressed with either of them. I feel like Wicked Spoon is one that I would try, but the past few vlogs I've seen there just haven't looked very good.
Yeah.
And it seems like people just aren't liking the setup.
Right.
Like, I feel like people want to go to, like, let loose and do what they want to do, and they don't want to, like, have to ask for everything the whole time.
Like the classic style of buffet where you're just up there, where it's like a Vegas vacation. Like, give me some of the blue.
Yeah. Although they could bring that back since they're doing served.
Right.
Yeah, it seemed like the Win had kind of a better setup, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Win is probably physically set up a little better for it. Just the layout of their buffet and the layout of their dining room. I feel like that it just works a little better than a few of them. I think that Bellagio probably could have pulled that off too. I don't think I like the setup of Aria enough for them to have pulled that off personally. So I guess it just kind of varies.
I see Robert said that Rose Rabbit Lies also closed. That's sad. I love that place.
That's a shame. So how many buffets are left in Vegas right now? It's just South Point off Strip, right?
I think it's just that one.
All right.
Oh, that's a shame.
Here it is. Vegas Best Ideas just mentioned. Yeah, they did go in October. And yeah, Christine, you're right. It wasn't great, according to them. Now, Vegas Best Ideas, I know that you guys do have a video on this, and you should certainly link it in the live chat, just down below there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So link that in the live chat. But just the 5,000-foot version. How was the buffet experience? Would you say, just for the purpose of the stream here? I'd love to hear about that.
If only I had Jeopardy music lined up.
Right. Well, you just got the soundboard. What else does the soundboard do?
I know, but it's StreamYard. I can't do it with StreamYard.
Oh man. Molly,
I have to set up a virtual mic.
But,
right.
Yeah. I know Derek from All You Can Vegas also did a video at Wicked Spoon recently, and he didn't seem like he was very impressed with it. So.
Right, he's
if you read the recent reviews on like TripAdvisor and stuff for them, a lot of them say the same thing too.
Right,
it's pretty sad. Yeah, it's sad.
Well, and I think they're not like staffing it well either, or at least they weren't. So like if somebody went to a certain station, there wouldn't be a person there to help at all.
Right, so they'd be waiting and waiting. All right, yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like there's so many good restaurants in Vegas that I'd rather just go to one of those.
Right.
Yeah, I would prefer, at least at this point in time, until this whole pandemic thing actually passes, a sit-down restaurant's probably a better option anyways.
Yeah. Like, I'm not against the buffets. I don't mind them, but Anthony's a germaphobe, so we've never gone to a lot of them just because he's pretty uncomfortable. So
I feel you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that used to be kind of my favorite reward for my Vegas, because we go to, which one would we pick? Now, obviously, we did Aria last year when I went. No, for Christmas, we did Bellagio last year. For Thanksgiving, it was Aria. But usually it'll be Mirage because, the food's okay. But historically, they had unlimited alcohol. So you get unlimited beer, unlimited wine. And I think sometimes you could get well liquor. So you get like well vodka, well whiskey or whatever, just like a shot. Which is, pretty dope. And you just tip the bartender on the way out and it was fine. So, But that was the main reason we got those rewards. And it saved a lot of money on that. So the two ticket coupons or something like that save you like $30. As long as you drank your weight in alcohol, you were fine. And you could eat most of it.
Yeah.
What about Sterling Brunch at
I was just going to talk about that one. Yeah, we were scheduled there for Anthony's birthday in May, but that trip was canceled. So.
Oh, yeah. Is
but
that even still open?
It looks really good, and it's not.
It's amazing. It's like $100 per person, but it's amazing.
That's a Bally's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? Because they had they had the champagne and the crab legs. It was the champagne and the crab legs there. Or...
Yep, all you can drink champagne, all you can eat crab legs, all you can eat. I think filet mignon too,
Oh, okay.
and I think I want to say lobster tails too, but I could be wrong on that. Josh would remember better.
Right.
So Josh, if you remember, throw that in chat.
Right. Yeah, John Wick, I got that twisted tea. I keep that thing on me, bro, like you do. Always lock and loaded.
Oh! We're gonna do it again. Since
Best ad campaign. Best ad campaign confirmed.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, I'm never gonna get tired of that.
Oh yeah, see, Josh said okay, and the fillet and lobster
sure.
tails. Yeah, okay.
Kissy Cat, Hash House a Go Go. That's yeah, that one's a good one. It's hard to get into. Last time we went,
It feels like a buffet.
it feels like a buffet. It's just so hard to go to because I think last time I went, it was for Rocktober actually. Went with my friends who had just gotten married. They were on stream with me. Obviously, you guys remember them from then. Unfortunately, it was like a 3-hour wait. I was fixing to take them out to like to a brunch for the wedding and all that, since we didn't get to have a proper wedding dinner for him. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. But it was like 3 hours to go, so it was a drag.
Wow.
Oh,
It's always such a long wait there.
Shout outs to Intel Wild and We Run Las Vegas. Good to see you guys. Thanks for the super chats there. They're trying to get me to buy the plane ticket. It's like I think it's $50 per person each way from Denver right now with Southwest. So I think they out here paying for plane tickets for me.
That's a good
I appreciate you fellas.
Oh, that's amazing. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see what it is from Ohio right now because I guarantee it's super high.
I was gonna say otherwise, Wonder Woman and I will come pick you up. Actually, I'll send my father-in-law your way from Minnesota to pick you up, and then we can all leave from here.
That's a long way to come pick us up.
He's retired. He has something else to do.
You guys are going in February, right?
Maybe, because I've got some good news. Actually, Christina, I'll let you go first if you got any ideas. I'm not sure when.
Oh, we're hoping to go in February. We were going to go in a couple weeks for my birthday, but not quite ready to get there yet.
All
but
right.
Hopefully February, and it looks like a lot of people will be out there.
For
so
sure.
Seems like a good time.
And I can't remember if I showed this on stream. I was talking about this backstage with Roger and Christina, but if you guys want to have a quick glance at this over here, this is my experiment card over here. So I'm officially a COVID experiment. Now, what I do for a living is in the medical field. So we're some of the frontline workers there. They wanted to go ahead and make sure that we got shot up with the vaccine. Before this gets demonetized with the vaccine here. So I got my first shot over there, and if it doesn't put me into cardiac arrest or turn me into Spider-Man or something like that, then hopefully all will go well, and I'll be able to get a trip going. But gonna wait to see how the whole thing goes with the vaccines, and to see if Wonder Woman can get hers, because she's also an essential worker, but she's in a slightly different field. So.
Okay. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you won't see us because prices are $150 each way right now for both of us.
Is that round trip or is that you said each way?
Each way.
That's $300 round trip.
$300. I mean, that's usually kind of close to what we pay, but not in February.
All right, see what a flight to Denver is. We're gonna put you two in the suitcase. We get 2 check bags apiece. It's all right.
I hope you got a big case.
I got you, bro.
I'll just drive down and get in your suitcase. It'll be fine.
All right, there you go. So,
my God.
yeah, good.
We're only like 45 minutes away.
All good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Hollywood in the house. Good to see you. Triple Ripple.
Yeah, it's almost the same price to Denver.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I was gonna say you fly out here, we'll just put you on the plane. It's fine. We got you.
Yeah.
Look, of course I got Josh in chat. $300 isn't that bad.
Josh be like, baby, we did just get our stimulus check. Come on now.
That is going towards.
It's time to go though. Like we usually go in January, and the weather is great.
Yeah, honestly, I've been there for
It's not hot anywhere. Like
no, it's actually pretty nice, and some of the what do you call those things? The pools are open. Those things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and the only time I ever feel cold in the winter is like when you're on the crosswalks in the middle of the night, like the elevated walkways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like right in the middle of those, when you stop to look at the view at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and a wind or a breeze comes by,
Yeah, right.
that's the only time it's cold.
So just basically to stay inside and you're fine, really.
Yeah, the only thing is they do crank up the heat way too hot. So
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah,
60 degrees
we've
is
been there in a
cold.
cold month before. It gets way too goddamn hot everywhere.
Right.
yeah,
Well, in Vegas,
'cause
I think
it's
60
really
degrees is
cold
cold.
for people that live there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
For
people
like
from like
those
us,
of us
like
that are coming
Ohio.
from, Colorado
Right.
and
Yeah, we don't
Ohio,
care,
Right.
so.
we're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's perfect. It's springtime
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, I'm walking around in a tank top and shorts in 35-degree weather out there.
I know.
Oh, we'll be good though. Hog said 2 cents gonna drive us, so
Oh, perfect.
we'll see you in February.
Sort it out. We'll see you then. Man, I do have I do have those Bellagio rooms. I kind of want to burn those. Also, tip for any of my Vegas players out there, they did, and I think John Jr. mentioned this on his news video yesterday. Actually, he did. I think he mentioned it about at the 5-minute mark. But on his news video yesterday, he did mention that my Vegas dropped some room rewards, and it's got dates from February through May, I believe. So if you guys are planning a trip, and that also includes for select members or select players, 2 free nights at Aria, 2 free nights at Bellagio, 2 free nights at Mandalay. So they're hitting the top tiers over there. So don't forget, it's $45 for resort fee and all that. So after tax and all that ends up being like $100. But you figure, hey, 2 free nights at Bellagio for the grand total for less than it would be for a room on its own, plus the resort fee. Not too bad.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, $90 for 2 nights, and including on weekends too, because weekends they're like, $250, almost $300 sometimes. So look into it.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
So
I gotta get back into it. I gotta get back into the My Vegas thing. I don't play hardly ever anymore.
yeah, I got some new ones in the pipe. I actually dug out my old iPhone here. So I'm actually running an experiment on My Vegas based on this. So be ready for that this upcoming week here. So that'll be pretty dope. But in the meantime-
Which iPhone is that?
that's the old 6 over there. That's from when my daughter was born.
Ooh, that's painful. Oh,
It still works. It's on that iOS 12.49, I think, and it's fine. It's fine. I just need it for
Isn't it like this big?
Yes, exactly. Look at that.
This
you can
is
palm
the
that.
iPhone 12, and it's like huge.
Yeah, you can palm this. This is so small.
I got the well, me and Josh both have the Galaxy S20 Ultra Plus, and this thing is gigantic.
There you
I
go.
love
That'll
this
do the
damn
job.
I think that's what Anthony just got. He hasn't activated it yet.
Oh, he will not be disappointed. Trust me.
Yeah.
Nice. Gordsel has his iPhone 4 because he's a hero.
Yeah, how does the techiest guy in this entire group have one of the oldest phones?
Because when he goes home, he doesn't want to work.
That's true. Okay, that's true. That's true. I mean, after looking at that setup they did for that live stream at the party,
Right?
like that router and everything he had set up in the room with 4 or 5 different cameras. I'm like, oh my god,
Multicam stream. Keeps the
Yeah,
iPhone
dude.
4. He keeps that thing on him, though.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Seeing it up close was impressive.
Cord?
What was that?
Did he say his current phone is iPhone 4?
He might
Yeah,
have. He might have.
I think he's joking because I'm pretty sure when we saw him back in October, he had a new phone.
Right.
Don't mess with me, Gord. I'm gullible.
The Canadian story.
The iPhone 4 is the one he brings down to the States here because he doesn't because the United States is a bad neighborhood to Canada.
I get it. Well, it looks like a lot of the comp deals have changed.
Yeah.
Because I think our last stream we were talking about, like, we all had 3 and 4 nights
Yeah.
comped through M Life. And now I'm seeing, like, you actually do have to, like, those went away. I don't know if it resets in January.
Yeah, because that's when your M Life points reset too, and that's when they start doing everything else. So
So sad. We should have booked it.
next time
It's not bad, but yeah,
it'll work out.
Yeah. But we had some really good deals there before.
Well, we should talk about deals a little bit. Any final thoughts on Wicked Spoon closing up though? Just for now, I mean, how we feel about it? Positively, negatively? What do you guys think?
I'm sad because I'm fat and I like buffets. If we're being honest.
I would like to try it, but I know Anthony probably won't. And there's so many good restaurants in Cosmo, and I'm like, meh.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I'm not fat, but I do enjoy buffets. At least I don't think I'm fat. I haven't gained that much weight. I think I only picked up about 5 pounds since.
Oh my god! I only picked up 5 pounds.
And I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Never gonna hear the end of this from Roger now.
I've gained 57 pounds over Christmas.
Right.
No.
Right. Oh, Intel Wild is sad because he thinks I'm an iPhone. Here we go. I'm gonna blow your mind, Intel. Check this out.
Oh, good. Anthony just collected 2 Aria Comp Nights.
Perfect. Attaboy, Anthony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Here we go, Intel. I'm dual wielding, so I got my notes over here, and I got my iPhone over here. So there we
Look
go.
at him double fisting good versus evil over there.
There we go. Juggle them.
Don't drop that iPhone; it will crack.
Right? It's got a case, so it'll be fine. All right, cool. Here, let's go ahead and talk about what were we going to talk about there? Last thing we did want to talk about, it was Circa. Since we're planning trips and talking about deals, let's talk a little bit about Derek Stevens' newest venture, Circa. So, if anyone's been paying attention to YouTube, we've had some really fabulous Vegas vloggers going out there. The Vegas Paradise, who's in the live chat right now, he recently dropped his room tour video. Hagen 2 Cent, also in the live chat right now. They had a beautiful live stream, actually, and they have a few more vlogs coming out from when they went to the pre-opening for Circa and showed us around the room and all that, and that was really great, too. So thank you both. Or actually, all 3 of you, because Hagen 2 Cent and then Tim. So thank you all for doing that and checking out the place and paying the prices and all that, too, because I know a big source of contention for a lot of people about Circa was it was a little pricey. Some people thought that Circa was trying to shoot a little above their pay grade there. Let's talk a little bit about that, because I know and Tim, keep me honest in the chat over here. Hog 2 Cent, keep me honest in the chat over here. But I think some of those room rates were pretty similar to properties like Wynn and Venetian. Like they were like roughly, what was it, like $200, $300 a night or something like that.
I feel like that's not to be unexpected for a new property, whether it's downtown or the Strip.
Right.
I mean, granted, they probably had the worst luck being opening during a pandemic. But with all the money they invested and timing they invested into it, I expected it to be a pretty high price, at least to start off with. It'll die down. It already has died down by now. But come the end of 2021, I'm sure it'll be even lower.
Right.
Yeah. And the rooms look like they're beautiful. Like, I think might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like it's kind of worth it to have a really nice place to stay downtown.
Right. And I mean, that is the only, let's call it what it is, because beforehand, the D was pretty much the upper limit for downtown properties. Like, let's just go ahead and call it what it is. I know Richard Wilk is a friend of the channel there, but if we're speaking purely objectively speaking, I think it was like the D, then the Golden Nugget, maybe what was it, the Plaza after that? I'd say, yeah. That was like the top 3 there.
And then you have like the haunted rooms at the Apache.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Hey, say it louder for Pennies for Vegas that you like the Apache.
However, if Richard Wilk wants to sponsor this stream, we'll say whatever they need us to say.
Right. Not fishing at all. Not fishing.
I feel like it's nice to, we haven't stayed downtown yet, and we'd like to, especially, we usually go to Punk Rock Bowling downtown every year. So it'd be so nice to have a room there and, go take a break or, go cool off in between concerts.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
We've stayed at a couple properties downtown. We've stayed at Golden Nugget before. We've stayed at... Actually, that might be the only one we've stayed at downtown. Yeah, but we really liked the Golden Nugget. It was nice.
Yeah, been to Golden Nugget. Been to Golden Gate. Now I've also been to Four Queens too. I mean, for the price of it, Four Queens is pretty stable, especially if you're a young single man in your 20s. That's a hell of a deal right there. It's yeah, like $15 a room. That's pretty good. Like $15 a room, and you're set for like 3 days. And it's like, okay, it was great. No, that's how we got it back then. We're like, all right, it was like $15 a night. We crammed like 2 of us in each room, so our whole budget for rooms for all the boys, it'd be like $100 to take care of some like 6 of us right next to each other. And you throw Rochambeau, like, okay, you gotta talk the girl into going back to her place because I got the room for tonight. All right, bro. It's like, all right, cool, bro. Right. Or like, I don't want to see. Oh. Yeah.
I forgot we stayed at the California too. That was where we checked into the room. It was late at night. We checked into the room. I don't remember if it was the day we were checking out or if it was in the middle of our stay, but Josh stepped on something very sharp in the room and cut his foot open.
Oh, no.
And we went downstairs to try to talk to, I tried to talk to the general manager, and the general manager would not come out and talk to me. And I forget who we talked to, like the front desk manager or something, and they did absolutely nothing at all.
Shame on them. Shame.
And I was ready to talk to that GM like he owed me money.
Because he did.
I mean, it says at that point, technically.
Yeah, and as a hotel guy, I know how to talk to hotel management. Right. It's what I've been doing it for 20 years. My God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, checkout day. He said he stepped on a lovely staple. That's what it was, a staple.
Yeah, I felt that.
They couldn't give 2 craps about it either.
Shame on them. Let's see what live chat's thinking about. Because Vegas Best Idea brought up Stadium Swim, and we went to the first football party with them too. We were on the live stream for that, so that was pretty dope there. Hogging 2 Cents thinking it's really about the casino atmosphere in Circa that you just can't get anywhere else. Like, let's say you're not gonna. Yeah, that's true, because you're not gonna see Mike Tyson at Four Queens, but you know who we did see at Circa? Rob Van Damn! He was just chill.
I thought you were going to say Rob Van Winkle for a second.
No.
Oh my God.
What's your real name? Robert Van Winkle? Why did you change it? Nothing rhymes with Winkle.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, Anthony just brought up the room that Granny and Dice stayed at. And
that's right. Granny and Dice went too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't really, honest to God, as much as I do appreciate a super nice room, whether it's on the strip or downtown,
right?
We don't really care where we stay because we only go to the room to sleep and then we get out of it right away. Right. That's all it is. For us, that's all it is. Yeah. We don't relax in the room at all, like hardly ever.
Yeah, see,
we don't usually until we stayed at Cosmo last time, and then we were hanging out in the room, like on the balcony all the time, and because you could people watch from your room.
Yeah, once we get the better than $99 Cosmo rates, we'll start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's really hard to get any deals there. We didn't get any until we stayed there.
I think it's. I think they want you to spend money. They're about the spend more than the play, really. I mean, unless you're obviously a high level player, but you know.
They don't care to spend money on food there at all. Though.
Oh, so that's a shame because at least MGM cares about that. That's another reason else.
Because we spent a ton on food at Cosmo, and they didn't give.
Yeah, you get more points for hotel stays, right?
Yeah, I think that's their big thing. And we've gambled there, but like we don't gamble like anything that's on their radar. I'm sure.
Yeah, same.
Feel ya.
Just making those Planet Moolah deposits.
I know, right?
Yeah, do as Kino Kid does. He says, "I just find friends that stay at Cosmo." Shalom, Kino.
There you
Shalom.
Go. I think it's smart. Yeah. Gwen's got it. Real gamblers don't sleep.
That's true. That's true. I mean, as much as I do like sleeping, there's some trips where we sleep 5 or 6 hours a night, if that, and then we're right back out first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
We get our coffee, we go gamble, we go eat.
That's why we're called Seeking Vegas Sunrise.
There you go. That's what you do. Yeah. Stay up all night.
Stay up till that sun comes up.
Oh, yeah. See, Tamara just said you get most points for hotel stays.
Yeah.
At Cosmo, yeah. I kind of figured that. Yeah. I think a lot of people have said that.
Definitely.
So how many free nights do you guys have now? Tamara Gord.
I can only imagine what they have.
All the
They're probably like, we only have 27 days, I'm sure.
Right?
They're like 1 month comped.
Yeah, they were like, we'll be there in June. What part of June? The whole month.
June.
Yeah.
We'll be summering at the Cosmo.
They own the 27th floor. The 27th floor is called the pineapple level.
Oh my god, yeah, they have an entire summer suite.
Exactly.
The 47th floor is the pineapple floor. Oh my god.
You hear that green door? That is where you got to go, buddy.
Green door.
Green door.
We're gonna have to
my
have the green
God.
door as a guest star because that is the best Vegas username, and only the real ones know. The Green
Yeah.
Door Las Vegas. We're not gonna say on the stream. We don't say on the stream because if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
It's like with the T. If you know, you know. The Green Door. If you know,
We won't have any vlogs there.
yeah. There will be no vlogs there. What happens at the door stays at the door.
Yeah, Mark, the other me, they're like, interviewing everybody. Do here tonight.
Tara just said that. Tara said they get 4 per year, but we can use them any night, including holidays and weekends.
Ooh, awesome.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
So that does kind of show that like the Cosmo is a little stingy with their comps because if they're staying there like 60 nights a year or whatever,
I know, right?
like,
He said, or she said, we are staying there for 21 nights total in February on and off.
Damn.
yeah, so like with that many nights, they should give them more than 4.
Like they live there.
Yeah, I agree.
They
I
deserve
agree.
it.
But you know what? I think they didn't go there in 2020 as much as they usually do, right?
I mean, it was closed for 3 months in 2020, so that's probably part of
Yeah.
it. I think
So I
it had
bet you
better-
they'll get more this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess compared to a lot of the strip rates, though, I think that Circa's still in kind of a bad spot because it's still very similar to a lot of the strip rates and a lot of the strip pricing there, and I kind of feel like from what I've seen, now I've physically been there, I've gambled there, I've enjoyed the amenities. I think the only 3 things that I still want to do is I haven't been to Barry's, the steakhouse. I know that, who was it? Turn It Up the World. They've already been there. It looked pretty great. Hopefully we can use our dining credit from the D there. So, want to go to the steakhouse. Want to go to the new, what is it, the Frontier Club upstairs?
Like,
The Legacy Club. The Legacy Club. That's right. Thank you.
yeah, that looks like a great place to hang out.
Yeah, so want to go to that too. And finally, most importantly, got to stay there in the room. But from what I've seen from the videos that our friends have posted, it seems like it's like a hard 4-star property. Like it's good. Like it's like Mirage good. It's like some of the base rooms at Caesar's Palace or some of the base rooms at Mandalay Bay. Pretty good there, but it doesn't look quite like if I compared it to my room at the Wynn, which is just a base room there, it doesn't look like it's quite the same level, you know? Like if we're talking pure luxury, if that's what they're shooting for.
Yeah, I mean, if we're comparing strip to downtown, for a downtown property, it's fantastic. But if comparing it to a strip property, it's not the nicest thing that would be on the strip at all.
Right. So, yeah, I guess it's just kind of a question of target audience. Like, you think they're trying to draw people down from the strip? Like, hey, you can get something similar to what you have at the strip down here.
100%.
But I figure they'd probably, maybe cut down the prices a little bit. Maybe trim it down like a good... I think if they trimmed it down a good 30%. So instead of like $140... Okay, Circa's room is way better than Mirage. All right, fair enough, TVP. What would you liken it to? Maybe something like Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace is kind of a hard 5-star, though. Or at least a soft 5-star. It's like a 4.5.
I feel like the rooms look
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
We
think
stayed
there's
at Caesar's
people
once.
that don't think about going to stay downtown.
Right.
They
Yeah.
would spend a night or two there. Because I feel like for us, we love to be on the strip because we love walking around in the middle of the night and seeing where we end up.
Right.
Or even during the day. Like there's so many places to walk to, and like you could walk Fremont pretty quickly. So I don't know. I feel like for us, we'd stay there a night or two during the trip, but we'd
Yeah,
probably mostly be on the strip.
Right.
I think we'd be the same. It's still not enough to make me want to stay downtown for an entire trip.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably
It's
split
cool.
it.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a pain to get back and forth between the two.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't have a car.
And it can be expensive too.
Yeah, and if you're in like
Right.
peak times, I mean, you could be waiting forever or paying so much. But I think it would be fun. It would make me want to stay on the strip I mean, on Fremont for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I would stay down there for that, but I wouldn't do it for an entire trip. Like you said, it'd be like a night or two.
Gotta have your strip time.
Yeah. I guess it just depends on what you like there, too. I think what really helps me on the Strip compared to going down to Cosmo, and I've said this a lot of times here, too, but I need something for Wonder Woman to do if I feel like playing, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, that's true.
like I like going down there because she's not a gambler. Like I can't even hand her $20 and say, "Baby, go ahead and just play the Lord of the Rings machine over here. Let me finish working over here. I'm trying to finish this, trying to get one more good roll over here." Can't even do that. She's like, "No, I'm just gonna go upstairs and take a nap, or I'm just gonna go ahead and order some room service. And let me know when we're gonna go to the show or to the to the aquarium or to go see the tigers or whatever." So. I think that's the big advantage.
Tigers are so sad, though.
Yeah, she likes the shark. She likes the tiger sharks. So the tiger sharks seem to be happy, or about as happy as a fish gets, I suppose.
What does she like to do on vacation? So she likes to go to restaurants. She likes to go to shows.
Yeah, she likes the shows. She likes the restaurants. She likes getting out. Like she just doesn't like sitting down and gambling. Like she'll play. Like if we go to MGM, for example, like you guys know where the karaoke place is, right? The Level Up bar. Mm-hmm. Yep. So she'll play the video games there. She'll watch me do karaoke. She will not do karaoke, but she will watch me do karaoke, and that sort of thing. There, she just has no desire to sit down at a table or a slot machine and put money into it because she doesn't know how to play, and she's like, "I'm not gonna win on this. I know the math behind this, so screw it. I'm out."
Yeah. Does she like shopping? Because the outlets are a good place to go by yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. She likes that a little bit. But again, you know, I figure if I'm on the strip, I've got stuff to distract her, as opposed to when I'm downtown. Then it's see Ryan, right?
If you went downtown, you could do like Neon Museum and Mob Museum.
That's true. But I'd have to go with her though. I can't just send
so close. Yeah. I mean, you could actually. We've walked it before. I wouldn't recommend walking it, but it's walkable.
Right.
And there's the Arts District right next door.
Oh, yeah, so she'd probably enjoy that. I think she'd enjoy that.
The Arts District's amazing. Yeah. I mean, the restaurants are so good there. The breweries are really good. Abel Baker is, like, up there with our Colorado breweries, for sure.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing to know.
Yeah. So there's a lot to do. And there's also Container Park. Although we walked through Container Park and we're like, this would be cool if you lived there.
But, like, a local spot, isn't it?
Yeah. To, like, go there.
Yeah, I want to go see it once, but otherwise I feel like it's going to be like,
Like, yeah, you have this in pretty much every major city now.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's good that they have a local spot, though, I think.
Yeah, it is cool. It's just probably not worth going to. There's a really cool concert venue whenever music returns.
Right, that's another.
Right by Container Park. I think it's called the Fremont Country Club or something, but it's not a country club at all. It's like you walk through gates and there's like a big lawn area with a stage, and then there's a building in the back that has shows inside of it too, and like a little window to get tacos and a bar. It's a cool place to see a show. We went there for a punk rock bowling club show.
Okay. Punk rock bowling. That sounds awesome within of itself, actually. I'm not even going to lie.
It's a good time. It was sad they canceled it last year. So hopefully
I feel like it's going to be, I don't think we're going to see concerts and things until 2022.
Yeah.
So maybe when that comes back, it might be worth the $140 a night. Because Raj, what did you say? It was like $140 a night. I think 2 Cent checked recently. It was $150 a night. And that's just baseline. That's not with any offers or any sign-ins or any discounts.
But that's also not including resort fees or anything. So if you checked in tonight, it would be $144 a night for 4 nights.
Right.
I would do that.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So you paid $144.
So I'm gonna do 2 nights and see. 4 to 5. So check availability. I'm gonna check it for 2 nights because see if you do just 2 nights, it's like $20 more. It's $169 a night.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess real question for the live chat too. Obviously, this is not going to include those of you that have been to Vegas and have been to Circa lately. But how much would you guys pay to stay at Circa? It's hard for me to pay for a room because I'm so used to getting them free. Like I'll do resort fees and taxes and all that, but the room rate almost feels insulting. Like when I went to Black Hawk, I was insulted. I had to pay money for it.
I know.
Blackhawk is rough compared to Vegas. I was like, this is like the roughest part of
We want to
downtown.
go, but it's cheaper to go to Vegas.
It's cheaper to go to Vegas and it's more fun,
Experience, yeah.
right?
That's how we feel about our Cleveland casinos. We go because we want to gamble, but it's like this is not satiating our taste for Vegas at all.
Right? Well, because
Yeah.
I have last calls. That's what bugs me about our locals over here. Is I went on a actually I put up the trip report over here, but I went with the boys for Cap's birthday on Saturday. It was like a Saturday in October, and they had last call at like 11:45, and we're like, bro, what?
Ours are doing that too. Ours close at 10 o'clock right now.
Right?
I think
Yeah.
that's just because this was in Colorado.
Yeah, this was the Isle Hotel Casino Black. So it's like the second best one in Blackhawk, but I'm like, it's supposed to be like one of the good properties, and they had last call at like 11:45 at the bar, and I'm like, you're kidding me.
Yeah. Pandemic.
Oh
What
no
are you
no, this
gonna
was
do?
this was years ago. This was in 2019.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I know what
Oh.
you're saying is now, 'cause, yeah, there's a bar last call limit that's like 8 o'clock right
Yeah,
now.
it's crazy. Yeah, no, back this was in 2019 when before there was a murder virus out there.
Murder.
Right?
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, with the pandemic, our casino, the entire casino closes at 10 p.m. right now. Both of them.
Oh damn. Okay. Well.
Are
Yeah,
ours even
yeah.
open right now in Blackhawk?
I mean, I think just the ones with the casino.
Okay,
But I haven't been up there. I haven't had any desire to go up there.
but we go back a dial tomorrow, so
All right, well that's good. That's good.
the whole state does. So
Hopefully, I'm not sure how well we're gonna do here in Denver. We didn't do great over Christmas here in Denver. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, I heard it's all like tent restaurants and things like that.
Yeah, it's rough out here, sis. Okay. Let me see.
Speaking of New Year's and crowds, did you see the posts on Twitter from New Year's in Vegas? And after the governor asking people to continue socially distancing, like all the crowds were just people on top of people. I mean, it's New Year's; it's to be expected.
Yeah, right.
But it was insane to see that. I'm glad we weren't there for New Year's.
Yeah, not a good year for it.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah, well, that's scary too because all those people are going to be traveling back home.
Hopefully it doesn't hit too hard. Good news though, got through the chat over here. It looks like everybody's pretty much at this point pretty much willing to pay for Circa because they're down to about, we'll call it about $150 a night. So it looks like they're just outside of price ranges. Most people are saying about $150 a night. Overall, some people only as low as $100 a night. I think we run Vegas big baller. He's like, I'll pay up to $250 a night.
Oh my god!
He'll pay up to $250 a night. He's a big baller though. We're trying to get on his level.
I feel like I think between 100 and 150 would be ideal. I wouldn't really want to go above 200.
Right.
Yeah.
But it would be 1 or 2 nights. Like it wouldn't be a whole week.
It would depend. It would depend definitely. I mean, if it's like a special weekend, then I might do that. See, Intel Wild is contributing to the Ace Pay for a Room fund over here. Shout out to Intel for the $20 super chat. I think depending on the weekend, I'd probably, if it's like a special event, like a very special event, I'll pay up to $200 a night, including taxes and resort fees. So I'd probably say room rate within of itself, $150 on the high end. Otherwise, I'd probably only pay about $50 a night if I had to pay for a night, like just during a regular time. I'd probably only do that, so that's why I'm always so focused on the comps, because it's a personal attack to make me pay for a room. I'm sorry, it is.
Okay, here's the question though. What if Circa was in Denver and you were doing like a weekend staycation with Wonder Woman?
Right.
How much would you pay for it there?
As a local, I feel like I shouldn't. I mean, I'd definitely be fine to pay. I'd probably say it should be under $99 for a local.
Okay.
I think it should be.
Denver's hotels are crazy expensive.
For what they are, especially because there's nothing to do. Like, there's not a lot to do in the city.
Casinos.
Yeah, there are no casinos. you know, the show there, it's a little limited on the shows. The music's pretty good, but most of the stuff that you want to do if you're traveling to Denver, you want to go up to Vail. You want to. I'm not going to say the places so tourists don't flood the places that you're supposed to ski at. But you want to go skiing, you want to go hiking, that sort of thing. You're taking a day trip out to Boulder and all that sort of thing there. So it's really more of a convenience thing. But even in the rough parts of Denver, it's like $99 a night for a hotel. And they don't but they don't do any local discounts for you or anything like that.
And those rough hotels are super sketchy.
Yeah, like seriously.
We booked one off of Colfax once by accident, and we went in, and there were 3 beds in the room, and there were some questionable things on the couch, and well, we went downstairs, and we're like, so we're not going to sleep here? And they're like, we understand. And they gave us a refund.
Oh like, my God, just like that? They're like, okay.
Like we know what we're about.
Really
my God.
Our friend had booked it for us. Like, we had a group of friends out in Denver.
Right.
They're like, we'll just pick this thing online. And we're like, did you look and see where it was?
Right.
Oh. Have fun sleeping in the
really good city. Like, it's pretty safe pretty much everywhere. You get, like, the random stuff going on once in a while, but, like, there's hardly any bad places in Denver.
Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty chill. Shout out to Rerun for the super chat there. Much appreciated, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Otherwise, yeah, it's just I don't know. Since I've been going to Vegas, because I started playing My Vegas early, and that's back when you could like triple stack the rooms and everything too. So I'd have like 3. So I'd buy individual free nights and all that. Then they started releasing the multi nights. So since I've been to Vegas, I've literally never paid for a room. And
that would make it harder to pay for.
At this point, it's impossible for me. It makes me physically sick thinking about it. So, as spoiled and like Karen-ish as I sound right now, it's Karen in Vegas right here.
Pay for a room. I'd like to talk to a manager, please.
All of the managers. Where's your casino app?
Vegas.
Yes.
We need to get you a blonde wig.
Right. So yeah, so it was weird. So bottom line, it was weird paying for it in Blackhawk. It was just very strange doing that, but
wow,
you know, especially compared.
It be taken out of context.
Good night, everybody.
But you know what? Okay, on that same thought train, we only paid for our room. Well, we paid for them a couple times here and there for somewhere that we've never stayed before.
Right.
But for like an M Life property or a Caesars property, my God, we haven't paid for a room in probably 10 years.
We haven't paid much for a room except for Cosmo.
Right.
We actually have a pretty sweet hookup. My dad has the Hilton timeshare, and while I won't sign up for it, I will use it.
Right.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's like $100 no matter how long you stay. So we stay at the Alera a lot, which is
nice.
a great hotel, great location. You can walk right into the Miracle Mile.
Right.
But it's super cheap. So I totally understand not wanting to pay for a room. And those rooms are huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Cosmo's probably the only place we've paid a lot. And we've done like the cheap Paris room, and I don't know if Cinnamon's in here.
I like the Hilton. The Hilton brands are nice. I like the Hilton hotels. They're nice.
Yeah, I have to try the Wyndham. I have to try some Wyndham over there because I still do have my Wyndham Blue rewards that I have to match over to Caesars again because my Caesars expired.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
That's 2 fake diamonds, boys. 2 fake diamonds. Candy, don't forget to status match that.
Yeah, we're fake everything too because of all this goddamn matching.
Right. Hey, do it up.
You know what's funny? Okay, so I work for IHG, okay? And I am diamond, gold, and platinum in all of these other franchises. Right. Except for IHG, he will not status match anything.
Of course. Because you work there especially.
Right. Well, no. The only way I can get a status, the only way I can upgrade my status is by either not paying employee rates when I book IHG hotel rooms or getting the freaking IHG credit card. Bite me. Why would I get an IHG credit card? I work for you.
Roger's like, I work here. I'm never staying at this place again. Fuck you and see you tomorrow.
Exactly. Like I pay, but we don't get points for employee rates either. So if you book an employee rate, you don't get points.
I can kind of see that though. That's like when
I get it,
yeah.
I get it, but it then allows status matching to other things.
Right.
Because the Venetian out in Vegas, the Venetian's an IHG property.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so I can use either my IHG status or shoot, what's the other status? What's part of Venetian? Well, they're their own thing. So Grazie, because I'm upgraded. I get constant offers from Grazie all the time. Right. So I can use my Grazie offers or I can use my IHG offers. My Grazie offers are better than my IHG offers all the time.
Dang. I'm gonna have to remember that. Gonna have to look into that over there.
Yeah, but it's cool that it's an IHG.
Status matching.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, we are officially over time. We are the over under. If you guys bet on the over, then you won. So there's that. So any final thoughts on the price of Circa and whether it's I guess how do you guys feel about the pricing now and when you planning to stay there? And we're saying planning in quotes, obviously, because because of current events. But when do you plan to stay?
We're not going to be staying there. We'll probably not stay there until next year when the prices go down a bit more. We have to stay at Cosmo first before we stay there. So
okay,
that'll be after Cosmo.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a visitor.
Right. His best visitor. We can extend the stream just for him.
He's like, when are you leaving me? We are hoping to go in February. We were hoping to go in a couple weeks, but I don't think that's going to happen. So hopefully February. It sounds like a lot of people will be there. I don't know if we'll stay at Circa this trip unless there's some kind of good prices. But I think if Punk Rock Bowling happens, which probably not likely, if it does, that would be a good time to stay there.
Definitely. Yeah, I think for me, I guess the real question is how if I can kidnap Wonder Woman, see if she wants to. Can you kidnap your own wife? I don't know. I guess you can.
Go at the same time, and then I can go do things with her.
There you go. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you. Yeah, we'll all get together. We'll be the hashtag Vegas card counting team. It'll be great.
and then she can kidnap your wife, and you don't have to worry about it.
Perfect. There you go. She'll have a great time with you.
Wow, that's amazing. Will you kidnap my wife too?
Absolutely. Josh is always invited.
Totally kidnap your wife.
Let's go, Josh. I love you. Don't hit me again.
That got dark. That's hitting the remote for TV, I'm sure. Yes.
Oh yeah. Pay no attention to the makeup on my face.
Oh man.
If Josh was there, we could go for hikes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and he would actually like that. Yeah.
I really want to do that.
Yeah,
I want to go rock climbing.
Yeah, go up to Mount Charleston. It'll be great.
I need somebody else that knows how to climb to go with.
He knows how to run, so it can't be that hard.
Close enough.
Yeah.
All right. It's been News and Sharks. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up over here. So once again, special shout outs to Roger and Christina, my co-hosts over here, holding us down and with the soundboard, and of course with the Twisted Tea gift. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Got to get one more for the road. Shake it up something nice. Smack.
Pop.
With the tea can say to the face, smack. All right. You guys wanted to go ahead and do the sign-offs? We got a little time. I mean, we're over time anyway, so I guess we'll do sign-offs now.
Go ahead, Krista. I'll let you go.
I still need a sign-off.
All right, we'll go right to left.
My name's Roger. My name's Anxious Gamer. I have... my husband and I have our own channel, Two Fab Dudes. I also have a gaming channel, Anxious Gamer. Check us both out. On to you. Wait, point the right way. On to you.
All right, that way.
I'm Christina from Seeking Vegas Sunrise, and I still don't have a sign-off.
And on that bombshell, this is Ace of Vegas signing out, and I'm wishing you strong hands. And, of course, as always, happy spinning, you guys. Good night, everybody. Oh, man, now I got to find the button to end the stream. That's always the trick there. And we are clear. Peace out, y'all.